Okay, friends. Hi, hello. So, in previous lecture, we have studied the process. We have studied the process of uh, WBM road construction process. So, we have enlisted the various steps to be carried out for construction of WBM road. So, in let us learn in detail about the construction process. So, as we know, the first step is preparation of foundation for receiving the WBM course. Means what? The subgrade or base course is prepared to the required grade and camber. The depressions and potholes on the existing road surface are filled up. Also, the corrugations are removed by sacrificing and reshaping the surface to the required grade and camber as necessary. If the WBM road is to be provided on existing surface, furrows of depth 50 mm and width 50 mm are cut at 1 meter interval and at 45 degrees to the center line of the carriageway before laying the coarse aggregate. So this is your first step for construction of WBM road. Second, provision of lateral confinement. For providing lateral confinement of aggregate, the shoulder having thickness equal to that of the compacted layer should be constructed in advance. This is the main important point. So, the shoulder having the thickness equal to the compacted WBM layer should be constructed in advance. Then, good earth or murum may be used in the construction of shoulders. They are prepared and rolled so as to retain the road structures between them, and the practice of constructing WBM road in a bench section excavation in the finished formation must be totally discouraged. So this is all about the provision for lateral confinement. Now third method is spreading of coarse aggregate. The aggregates which are stored along the road are then spread uniformly and evenly upon the prepared base in required quantities. The number of layers and total thickness of WBM road will depend on the details of design of pavement. For ordinary roads, a single layer of compacted thickness 75 mm may be sufficient. For important roads, two layers of equivalent 150 mm compacted thickness may be provided. If aggregates of graded number 1 are used, then it is compacted to the thickness of 100 mm. This is suggested by IRC. Then next step is rolling operation. After spreading the aggregate, the rolling is carried out for compaction purpose. When it is carried out after the spreading of aggregate, it may be done with the help of three-wheeled power roller of 60 to 10 tons capacity. Here you can see how the rolling is done. Okay, here in previous figure you can see how the coarse aggregates are spread. Usually along the roadside we generally see these types of constructions are going on, right? Then this material is compacted by the three-wheeled roller. Its weight may be 6 to 10 tons. Okay, the process of rolling is a skilled operation, and on that depends the finishing of this WBM road. So this compaction is very important process. The roller should pass equally over the entire surface and its speed should be slow and uniform. It should not make too much hurry, neither it should be too slow, it should be uniform in its operation. The rolling should start from the edge of the road and it should be taken to the crown. How is the process of carrying out rolling? It should start from the edge and taken towards the camber portion or towards the center portion. Each successive strip must overlap and preceding strip to avoid formation of weak points. Generally, many times you almost all might have seen the rolling operations taking place in the nearby construction sites. On super elevation points of the road, rolling is commenced from the inner or outer edge and processed gradually towards the outer or upper edge of the pavement. Likewise, as for super elevation, it is simply the vice versa. Why? Because in super elevation outer portion is elevated. Okay. So application of next process, applications of screening. Screening means already we seen screening is nothing but a filler material. Now how to apply the screening material? So previously we have laid the coarse material, we have compacted it, right? Now is the application of screening material. After the compaction of coarse aggregate, the screenings are applied to fill up the small voids. Whatever voids will be remain, that should be properly filled, is the main objective of this screening material. The screening are applied in 3 or more layers. Each layer is compacted and rolling is done. The screening must be sprayed uniformly. There should not be any more or less screening. It should be again in a uniform layer. The rolling of each layer of screening should be carried out carefully. Why it should be done? To avoid again the voids. Again, if voids are present, there will be formation of potholes. So screening also plays a important role. The next step is sprinkling of water and grouting, we can say. So what it is? After the application of screening, the road surface is sprinkled with plenty of water. It is then swept and rolled. These water brooms are used to sweep the wet screening in the voids. The additional screenings are applied and rolled till the coarse aggregate are well bound and firmly set. So after the coarse aggregate and fillers are laid, compacted, abundant quantity of water is then sprayed over this, and then it is again checked whether the proper binding has took place or no. Then next step is application of the binding material. Okay, I hope so you are understanding it properly, all the steps, very easy it is. So application of binding material. The binding material is then applied at a uniform and slow rate in 2 or more layers. Always the binding material should be applied in 2 or more layers to have the proper strength and durability. After each application of a binding material, the surface is sprinkled with plenty of water. The wet slurry formed is swept with hand brooms or with mechanical brooms to fill up the voids. Okay, again this is followed by rolling by over a 6 to 10 tons of rollers. During rolling, water is applied to the wheels of rollers to wash down the binding material stacked to the roller surface. So when once you will again put the binding material, again you have to move the roller over it. The roller may be of 6 to 10 tons. You have to move it over that binding material so that it should get properly cling with the sub base layer. Okay, and you have to sprinkle the water over the wheels of this roller so that the binder should get veered off from the wheels. Then next step is setting and drying. The road surface is then allowed to cure or set overnight after rolling. Okay, so overnight it should be left as it is. In the depression, if the depressions are found on next day, they are filled with the screening or binding material. If necessary, water is again sprinkled and again it is made to level up. Next, preparation of shoulders. During curing, the shoulders are filled by the shoulders are prepared by filling the earth to the specified cross slope. At the time of curing, this road should be properly filled with the earth material by giving a proper cross slope. These are then properly compacted by rolling and tamping. Means during the preparation of this pavement itself, the shoulders should be prepared. And lastly, the road should be made open to the traffic. Means after the drying of the road can be made open to the traffic, that is for the to and fro movement of the vehicles. This traffic should be well distributed over a full width of the road by placing obstacles longitudinally in the form of either drums, either the branches of the tree on the road surface, so that entire the width of the road can be utilized by the movement of the traffic. In this way, the road construction by of WBM road takes place. Now, there are some advantages of this WBM road. Listen carefully. Some advantages of this WBM road. This type of construction is a low cost construction. No skilled labors are required. Also, these types of roads are made from a locally available material, and if these types of roads are maintained in good condition, it can take traffic load of about 900 tons, okay, over each road per day. Okay, so if it is maintained properly, those can sustain for a long duration. Also, there are some disadvantage. As we say that it can take a large load, and as it can be prepared with a locally available material, the maintenance cost becomes high, okay, and life is less, so maintenance always we have to do, and hence maintenance cost becomes more, life becomes less. And if WBM road surface is poorly maintained, it causes inconvenience and danger to the traffic. These are permeable to rainwater, and it leaks to the softening and yielding of the subsoil. What happens in WBM? These are it becomes a bit permeable, due to which the wearing action and formation of potholes generally takes place on the WBM type of construction, and hence it becomes too tedious for the construction. Okay, so this was all about the construction process of WBM road.